Greetings everyone. Today is Saturday, October 25th, 2005, and welcome to this video. As you may see, no charts today because this isn't a regular trading recap, not a daily recap, not a weekly trading recap. This is just some real talk about what happened. First of all, some of you may know, last week I hit my personal record in this challenge. I had like a total PNL of 1,600 something, or maybe 1,500. I don't know. I don't remember. And it was a great week. Didn't trade on Friday. Just took the day off. It was an amazing week, halfway through the challenge. And this week on Monday, I didn't trade. I just didn't have the time to trade and wasn't ideal for trading. On Tuesday, I traded. First, it was totally fun. Like, I didn't really make money, but I maybe overtraded a little bit. Like, first trade, second trade. On my third trade, I was $75 up. And I had this urge of making more money because... So you have to imagine, I traded two lot sizes. So the first one hit my TP, and the second one was continued, and I trailed the second one. And suddenly the price reversed, and instead, I don't know why, instead me putting it like below the last low, I just kept dragging it down. So my stop loss just began increasing. And suddenly I lost my profit and I was down again in the red. And then I began with what you maybe guessed it. I began gambling. At first 15 lots, then 30 lots, then 45 lots. Unfortunately, I didn't stop. First one, I got lucky. I didn't end up making money. I didn't end up losing money. I ended up break even. Then I did it again. I clicked on the buy button and the same thing happened. I got lucky. I didn't make money. I didn't lose money. I ended up break even. And my mindset was really wrong because I can still imagine. I can still feel what I felt on Tuesday. It was just this urge to press on the buy button because when you did it and the price kept moving like really quick moves up and down, and you just see the red numbers, the blue what I'm talking about, the green numbers and the red numbers, your heart like begins pumping like way more, and it's like just this adrenaline, guys. And this was a poor gambling mindset. Like it was the addictive gambling mindset. This is really, and that is so dangerous, like really dangerous, especially in this business, or this is really, like that is really, really dangerous. So I had this mindset and I just kept clicking on the buy button. Of course, not for long, like I bought and then I ended like the trade in a few seconds. But after a third time, I had in mind that I should stop. Of course, like it would be it would be the right thing to do in that moment, just to stop. And I knew it. I thought about it. Guys, like I'm scared. I was scared of myself in that moment because my finger clicked on the buy button again. It was like this addiction in my head. Yeah, what happened? I went for a long. The price reversed, went down, swept me. I got liquidated and it went straight up again. It was really hard. I felt devastated, guys. But in the end, all of that was my mistake. It wasn't a mistake of the market. It wasn't a mistake of the market sweeping me and then going high again. It was the mistake of not managing my risks, of gambling, of risking way more than I'm allowed to risk, and it's my fault. All of that was my fault. I knew what to do. I didn't do it. And I already realized this before, also my last challenge. My personal issue isn't really trading or my strategy. It's more my discipline. Being disciplined, constantly disciplined. And afterwards, I just asked myself, like, why did this happen? Why did I continue? It felt like really terrible because weeks of work like is gone within a few seconds. And that's like this just underlines the difficulty of this business and also the risk of this business. It's really no game. So I asked myself, why did this happen? Could I have prevented this? What did I do wrong? And is trading really my thing? And shouldn't I maybe just quit trading? Just stop. It would be easy, less painful than destroying weeks of work, weeks of discipline within seconds or minutes. I thought a lot. I really thought, went through lots of questions and asked myself. I interviewed myself, I asked myself, I don't know. And I ended up with a conclusion, which is that I'm going to quit trading. It was the last challenge. I will never touch trading again. Of course, this is not the truth. So I won't quit trading. Just like last time. The same reason. I didn't study for months just to end up quitting this fast. So yeah, guys, this is like a hard lesson. I learned the hard way again. I know exactly my fault. I went through it, I analyzed, and this is really my issue when trading. It is not the strategy, it is more the risk management and the discipline. I have really difficulty seeing red numbers in my journey, but this is important. It's important to have red numbers because I learned from a trader, a scalper named FSP, that nothing goes straight up and nothing goes straight down, which means it's totally normal to have red days. My mind just has to accept it. It has to accept losses. For now, I somehow can't. That's also why I begin gambling when I have a red day and ending up losing my valuation accounts. But my lucky number is a 3. So the third attempt will be my last attempt. I know what I have to do now. Just like last time, I need to take some time off. Just rebuild my discipline, rebuild my strategy, just go through everything, every detail. And guys, I see improvements. In my first challenge, my total P&L was $460. In this challenge, I already hit $1,600. So I was already halfway through, which is why I believe in myself, and I know that in my third challenge I'm going to improve way more and finally succeed. This is not the end, this is just the beginning. This is part of the journey, part of the game, and I love this game. So I won't stop. Playing it. Yeah, guys, it is unfortunate, but I can't change the past. I can only determine the future. So I will do everything I can to rebuild myself and come back stronger. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Thank you for taking the time watching this Real Talk video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to stay tuned. And if you want to support me more, you can follow my Instagram, X, Threads, and TikTok account. Thank you for your time. Bye.